Yo, what's good everyone? Thank you for tuning in to today's video. As you can see from the title, we are back again with yet another review. Now in today's review, we are actually going to be taking a look at a shoe that I'm just super excited about. And if you did see my January upcoming look, I did actually mention this shoe and I let you guys know that I'm really excited to try and get my hands on it. Fortunately enough, it was a lot easier to get than I actually thought it was going to be. So I'm really excited to be doing this video for you guys now. So hopefully I won't be making this intro too long. Just like I always do, I just want to welcome back all of my returning subscribers. But if you are new around here, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. If you do want to enjoy this video, if you could give us a massive thumbs up, that's always truly appreciated. And if you do want to reach out to me outside of YouTube, you will be able to find me on Instagram under ACS Sneakers. And now we've got all of those formalities out of the way, sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and dive straight into this video. So first things first, before we take a look at the shoes, let's just take a quick look at the shoe box. Now as you will be able to tell right off the bat, this is from the New Balance Made in the USA collection. Now the easiest way to actually tell that is from the fact that it says made right away across the center of the lid. But also in addition to that, we do have that US flag. I'm going to be honest, I had these shoes out of the box about 3 days ago when they actually arrived. I had no idea that that was even part of it until I sat down to do this review now. But it is definitely something that's a really nice touch. Also, they do have some more detailing on the box to let you know that this is part of their Made in the USA collection, as it does read Made in the US for over 75 years. Hopefully that will focus so you can see that. If we then just take a quick look at the label, which reads, it does read running course, New Balance, UK size 9, US 9.5, and that is a European 43 for anybody who's wondering. And also this is quite different from the other New Balance boxes that we've had for this channel, as it is actually a pop top lid. So I'm just going to quickly take this off so you can see what's underneath. So now that we've got the lid off, on the inside of the lid it does read, with over 75 years of authentic American craftsmanship, New Balance Made is designed without compromise. This pair represents our unwavering commitment to those who walk their own path. Really like that, to be completely honest, and hopefully you will actually be able to see that on camera now. So there we have that. Then on the inside we do have some more made detailing on the actual tissue paper as well. And then just underneath that, we have the kicks. So let's go ahead and dive straight into this review. So without any further ado, in hand we have the New Balance 990 made in the USA. Now if you did tune into my January look forward or upcoming look, whatever you want to call it, you will probably already know how excited I was to get my hands on this shoe. I'll be honest, I was fully anticipating that this shoe would be incredibly difficult to get just because of how popular New Balance is right now. Fortunately enough for me, this shoe was readily available pretty much everywhere, and even better, I even managed to get a really nice cheeky discount, so I didn't even pay full retail for it. So I'm going to give you a full detailed look at the shoe so you can see exactly everything that you need to know before deciding whether or not this is actually a shoe to get for your own personal collection as well. So if we just dive straight into the upper of the shoe to begin with. Now on the base we do have an all black mesh material, and around the toe we do have some overlays done in this really nice dark green nubuck on either side of the toe box. At the tip of the toe we then have some 3M detailing, and we will also see some other 3M hits throughout the rest of the shoe as well. And then wrapping right the way around the toe box as well as around the heel, we do have a really nice combination of long haired and short haired suede. As we then work our way into the midfoot, we then have more suede panels done in this all black colour. Now in the centre of this we then have that enlarged N New Balance branding, and as I was mentioning earlier on in the video, this does also include some 3M materials just like what we saw on the toe box. Now as you can see, the New Balance branding does have that silver finish, but running around the outline we do have colours of both green and yellow. Really adds a nice versatile look and colour scheme to the shoe itself. Around the ankle collar we then have more hits of that dark green nubuck overlay, and as we reach the heel, starting with the lateral side, we do have that 990 detailing done in this nice silver finish. If we then take a look at the heel of the shoe itself, slap bang in the centre we then have a hit of yellow nubuck, and in the centre of that we then have some more New Balance branding. At the top of the heel we then have that Made in the USA design with some perforations on either side, and then at the very base of the heel we do have this TPU heel plate with more New Balance branding. Now normally this shoe does come in this exact same way where the shoe isn't laced up. I'm actually going to lace it up for you in the light box so you guys can see exactly what it looks like fully laced. I wanted to leave it just like this in front of the camera so you can get a good look at, exactly how it looks as it comes out of the box. So this is pretty standard and just pretty much how it's going to look the minute you get these in hand. Now the laces would normally sit atop more of that black mesh material on the base of the tongue itself, and then the laces would be weaved through more really nice suede materials on the eye stays. But as we then continue to work our way up the laces to the top of the tongue, we have a complete switch up both in terms of materials as well as colour. As you can see, the very top of the tongue is done in all silver colour with this kind of quilted look to the actual top of the tongue itself. Now in the centre of that, we then have the New Balance USA branding actually pressed into the tongue itself. And as we then continue to work our way onto the inside of the shoe, we then have more silver hits on, I'm not necessarily sure if this is nylon or what exactly the material is on the inside of the shoe, but it feels somewhat nicely padded. It's not incredibly, full and thick of actual padding, but I don't actually think it'll be an issue in terms of like overall comfort or how it actually feels on feet. Now on the insole, you can see that we do have that New Balance 990 branding, but in addition to that, we do also have New Balance's famous clock tower. Now as you may be able to tell just from the two different types of colours, the midsole does actually use two different types of materials as well. Now I believe at the forefoot we do have that EVA absorbed midsole, whereas towards the heel we do have the end cap technology. Now, according to New Balance, end cap is a core of soft EVA material with a tough polyurethane rim for added durability and support. So you're kind of getting a best of both worlds in terms of cushioning. So you have that absorb function at the forefoot and then a little bit more of a stiffness towards the heel. In terms of like the overall comfort from the midsole, as soon as I put these on, you can definitely tell that this is a very, very comfortable shoe. And I think the more you wear it, the more better it's going to feel on feet. So as far as like the cushioning is concerned, I don't think it's going to have any problems with it whatsoever. And then as we do switch over to the outsole of the shoe itself, we do have a mostly rubber construction with some flex screws underneath the forefoot. We do also have a carbon fibre shank plate for torsional support, as you can see underneath the midfoot. And as you can see in terms of colour, it's done in pretty consistent colours with black, white, a little bit of hit of beige, maybe some pre-aged colours towards the heel. Now in terms of like the overall sizing for the shoe, that is where I actually came unstuck with this one. Unfortunately, I did go true to size with a UK size 9, and the minute I put these on feet, I just knew it was game over. These shoes definitely do not fit me, unfortunately. Now, I did actually manage to get these on sale or at a reduced price, so I'm a little bit reluctant to say whether or not I'm actually going to send these back and get a bigger size, because I'd be paying a considerable amount more than what I actually did pay for these to begin with. But I definitely can't keep them as they are, unfortunately. They just don't fit me as a wide footer. So when it actually comes to sizing, if you are a wide footer like me, I would definitely suggest to go at least a half, if not a full size up. I've spoken to quite a few people about this one, and it's kind of like I've had mixed reviews. Some people tell me that they go true to size, some go a half size, and even others go a full size up. So I definitely do believe it is different for individual people. So if there's any opportunity for you to actually try this shoe on before actually buying it, for obvious reasons that's going to be the best outcome for you. But if you don't, I would definitely err on the side of caution. So if I was to order this shoe again, I would probably just go the whole size up just to be sure. But I do think half size up you probably would be okay as well. And other than that, I think we've just about covered everything that's worth covering on this shoe. So if we now just go ahead and wrap up this video. So just to wrap up this video, in terms of my overall opinion on the shoe itself, to give these a rating, I'm going to say that these are easily an 8 out of 10. In terms of the materials, absolutely can't fault it one bit. The craftsmanship, exceptional. All the materials, literally from the front of the toe to the end of the toe, are super premium. The short herd suede, really nice on the hand, has that two-tone variation to it. I mean, just look at that. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully my finger's not messing with the lens too much. But like the colour tone on that is just absolutely spectacular. The longer herd suede on the back feels just as nice. The suede in the midfoot feels great. The mesh feels nice and thick. And just in general, this is a very, very well made shoe, as you can probably expect at the price point. Do I think that this is worth £200 retail? I'm not sure just yet, and because it doesn't fit, I'm not really able to make my mind up just yet. Like I was saying earlier on in the video, I'm not even sure if I'm actually going to be able to get and keep a pair of these for myself personally, because I picked up this shoe for about £40 to £50 under retail, and this does retail for £200. I'm not sure whether or not I'd actually want to keep this shoe for full retail, but I would love to get your opinions on this shoe as well, so do let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Always love to hear from you guys. But if you have stuck around to this point in the video, I just want to say a massive thank you. If you haven't already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. Also, do make sure the bell notification is switched on so you never miss a video, and I hope to see you all again in the next one.